What is going on, everybody? We're over here at Independence Harley-Davidson in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today we'll be doing the first ride on this Harley-Davidson Breakout. This particular unit has the Milwaukee 8107 engine. It has the staggered exhaust pipes. Plenty of chrome on her. This engine is going to have 109 foot-pounds of torque, roughly about 47 miles per gallon, and she weighs about 672 pounds, road ready. So we're gonna take her out for a spin and I'm gonna give y'all my first impressions, but just look at the bike overall. This bike is sexy.
1, 2, 3, funky.
My darling, I love you, 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 I l
Okay, well, let's get going. Has a really good sound on initial startup. All right, so we're out test riding her. She has a really good feel. This Breakout is, I mean, tremendously stable, especially once you get up to speed. It's actually stable at lower speeds too. I think it has a lot to do with the proportions of the rear wheel, because it's a really fat back tire on here, so that helps make the bike a lot more stable. And the more stable it is, it feels a lot lighter than it really is. Overall, this bike feels tremendously light and very nimble. It feels it actually feels lighter than my R1 used to feel, which my R1 probably weighed half the amount of this. And I think it's just because of the way Harley designed this bike. It's just a really good quality bike. I mean, they obviously came up with an excellent design to keep it this stable. Like while I'm stopped right here, the bike feels really light between my legs. Of course, if you lean it a little bit while you're not moving, you can feel the weight of the bike, but overall, once you're moving at any speed, it just feels really nimble. Yeah, it's really, it feels like a real light bike. The seating position is comfortable. I can't say it's the most comfortable seating position in the world, but it's definitely more comfortable than a lot of other bikes with this type of style. It's kind of like a step up almost type of seat where you're sitting down a little bit in the seat, and it has that extra back support for your lower back, and it's kind of comfy, I'll be honest with you. The power on this bike is definitely there. I can feel the rumble from the motor. So that's how you know there's power there. I mean, of course, it doesn't have an aftermarket exhaust on it yet, so it's not as loud, and you're not feeling the rumble from the pipes. I'm feeling the rumble from the actual engine. So that's how I know there's a lot of torque and a lot of power to be delivered anytime I twist this throttle. Now, the throttle response is, I'll say it's pretty good. It's fairly good. It's not as responsive as some of the other bikes I've ridden, but I'm not sure. That might be adjustable. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that, but the throttle response is there. It's like you got to twist it maybe like maybe 1/8 of an inch, and then you feel the throttle kick in. My display here for my readout for my speedometer is clearly visible. It's a bright sunny day, and I actually have on a tinted visor, and I can still see my display clear as day. Like, it's perfectly well lit. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera or whatnot. And some of my favorite things about this bike is going to be the headlight and the rear wheel. I love the way that headlight looks. Harley came up with a very unique design. I think it looks sexy. You know, it's a LED with like the LEDs going straight down, and it's a smaller headlight than your typical Harley has, and it makes it look sporty while still having that classic Harley look. And the rear tire, I just love a fat tire. That's just me. I love me a huge wide tire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it up a little bit right here just to test out the throttle to see what kind of power this baby has. Whoa! Oh yeah, she definitely has power. It's not lacking in power at all. This 107, it won't let you down, I guarantee you that. If you're in the Charlotte area, I highly suggest you swing by Independence Harley and come take this baby for a test ride. You will not be disappointed. This is a bike for any individual who's actually like converting from a sports bike and want to go cruiser, or someone who's already been riding cruiser and want something just a little bit more innovative and sexy and stylish and has the power. This has it all. It has the looks, it has the power, it has the handling. I mean, I'm trying to think of some flaws. The only flaw I could think of at this current moment is that exhaust is really quiet. It still has a good exhaust note, but if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I love loud pipes. And this is not as loud as it could be, but that can be taken care of easily. So definitely, I would highly recommend the Harley-Davidson Breakout. I mean, it just, oh my God, it handles amazing. It's just, it feels so light. And it has all of that power, comfortable seating position. This is a dream come true right here. So if I had to decide between the Breakout and the Fat Bob, that would be a hard decision because I really like this bike, but I was in love with the Fat Bob as well. I think I like that square headlight on the Fat Bob, and the main reason for that is because that's very unusual. You never see that on a Harley, and I like that totally different look, you know. But this, I literally love this bike too. It has a unique look. It feels really good. And I love the handling of it. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, when I was about to take it out, I didn't think it would handle as good as it does, but this thing can handle. So we're pulling back up to Independence Harley now. Make sure y'all come check them out. We have a huge inventory for you to test ride. You see someone's right there about to go for a test ride, so make sure y'all swing by. But it's your boy Infinite Ryda signing out, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.